Hi, I'm Alana, and this is your complete Leo forecast for September 2025. In the next few minutes, we're going to explore how this month's eclipses and planetary shifts will shape your love life, your career, your finances, and your personal growth. I'll guide you through the major dates, the lessons, and the opportunities so you can walk into September prepared and empowered. Stay with me until the end, because I'll also give you the key strategies to make this month your strongest yet. Leo, September is not a background month. It's not soft or subtle. This is a month that challenges you to see your value, to stand in your power, and to make choices that prove to the world and to yourself that you know what you're worth. It begins with the Pisces Lunar Eclipse on September 7th, a powerful release that highlights your intimacy, your shared resources, and the way you merge with others. For many Leos, this eclipse brings hidden matters to the surface. If you've been giving too much in a relationship, in a financial arrangement, or even in an emotional dynamic, this eclipse exposes the imbalance. It asks you to step away from being drained and step into a place where your energy is honored and reciprocated. The days following the eclipse may feel intense. Lunar eclipses always bring endings or turning points, and in Pisces, this can feel emotional, even karmic. You may see a truth about someone close to you that you can no longer ignore. You may realize that a financial arrangement isn't sustainable, or more positively, you may have a breakthrough in intimacy where vulnerability deepens your connection. The key here is that this eclipse clears what's false so that what's true can survive. Then we move toward the Virgo Solar Eclipse on September 21st. Solar eclipses are about beginnings, but beginnings that often come through sudden changes. For you, this eclipse activates your second house of money, values, and self-worth. This is big, Leo, because the universe is essentially pressing the reset button on how you earn, how you spend, and how you define your worth. If you've been underpaid, this is the moment you say no more. If you've been undervaluing your talents, this is when you realize they are priceless. If you've been clinging to things that no longer reflect who you are, this eclipse strips them away and asks you to rebuild on stronger ground. Between these two eclipses, you're walking through a portal of transformation. The Pisces lunar eclipse teaches you where you've been giving away your power, while the Virgo solar eclipse teaches you how to reclaim it. And because this axis touches both intimacy and self-worth, September becomes a month where you redefine what you give and what you receive in every area of life. Let's talk about love. For Leos in relationships, September is a month of deep honesty. The lunar eclipse on the 7th can bring hidden feelings to the surface. If there have been unspoken tensions around money, commitment, or intimacy, this is when they come out. It's not about punishment, it's about truth. And with truth comes the chance to heal or to decide if the relationship can truly grow. If you and your partner are aligned, this month can actually deepen your bond. By confronting difficult topics, you can emerge stronger, more connected, and more aware of each other's needs. For single Leos, the solar eclipse on the 21st could bring a brand new perspective on love. This isn't the kind of month where casual flings feel satisfying. You're looking for depth, for authenticity, for relationships that match your values. Someone new could appear who challenges you to see yourself differently. Someone who doesn't just flatter your pride, but actually respects your soul. Pay attention to connections that form around this time, because they may be significant for your future. Now let's move into your career. Professionally, the eclipses stir major shifts in how you value yourself at work. The lunar eclipse might highlight dynamics of power, perhaps with a boss, a client, or a collaborator, that no longer feel fair. You could decide to renegotiate, to leave a toxic situation, or to set boundaries that protect your energy. The solar eclipse later in the month opens new doors financially. This could be a raise, a new job offer, or the realization that your talents can earn you more if you market them differently. For Leos who are entrepreneurs, this is an excellent time to rethink your pricing, your branding, or the way you share your services with the world. Money is a central theme this month. But remember, eclipses don't always bring instant results. Sometimes they plant seeds that grow over the next 6 months. So if you feel financial shifts in September, trust that this is the beginning of a longer process of realignment. You are learning not just how to make money, but how to hold it in a way that feels empowering, not draining. On a personal level, September challenges you to release old fears. The Pisces lunar eclipse often brings up subconscious patterns, the ways you self sabotage, the hidden beliefs you've absorbed about love, money, or worth. Notice what emotions rise to the surface around the 7th. These are not random, they are messages. By the time of the solar eclipse on the 21st, you'll have the chance to reset, to choose new beliefs that honor your value and your future. Health and well-being also come into focus. Virgo season always highlights routines, diet, and daily habits. And with a solar eclipse here, the universe is demanding change. If you've been neglecting your body, your rest, or your energy, this is the moment to listen. Small adjustments now can lead to huge improvements over the next months. For Leos, vitality is everything. You shine when you feel strong. September is your chance to rebuild that strength. Let's look at the key dates. September 7th, the lunar eclipse in Pisces brings closures, revelations, and emotional intensity. Watch for themes of intimacy, trust, and shared resources. September 17th, Mercury clears its shadow, like giving you a green light to make financial decisions and agreements with more clarity. September 21st, the solar eclipse in Virgo opens new doors in money, values, and self-worth. And by the final week of the month, the energy stabilizes, helping you integrate these changes into your daily life. So Leo, what does all of this mean for you? It means September is a month of realignment. It means the universe is asking you to stop undervaluing yourself and to stop pouring energy into what drains you. It means you are being tested, yes, but also supported. Because when eclipses clear, they don't just take away, they also give you space for what's truly meant for you. Here are 3 strategies for navigating this month. First, practice radical honesty. Whether in love, work, or finances, say what you mean and mean what you say. Second, release what no longer matches your values. If a job, a relationship, or a habit makes you feel smaller, it's not for you. Third, step into your power with courage. The solar eclipse is an invitation to claim your worth, and only you can decide what that's worth. Leo, September 2025 is not just another month. It's a turning point. By the end of it, you'll know yourself better, you'll value yourself more, and you'll be ready to step into the next chapter with confidence. Trust the process, even if it feels messy. The eclipses are clearing space for your true light to shine. If you enjoyed this forecast, please give this video a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss your next horoscope. And let me know in the comments which part of this prediction resonates with you most right now. I'd love to hear your story and see how these eclipse energies unfold in your life.